loves, thanks for joining me for today's video. I am of course talking about how to decorate a nursery on a budget. And so I am going to go through the tips that I have for decorating a nursery, but honestly you could use these tips for decorating any room in your house. I think they're highly applicable to all the major areas of your home. And so I hope you find these tips useful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Please show me some love in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys. And as always, if you have not already subscribed, please consider doing that. It really helps me out to be able to make more lovely content just like this for you guys. And don't forget to hit that little bell so that you can receive notifications when we post more videos. If this is your first time being here, then welcome. My name is Jessica. I'm the mental health mom, and I don't just talk baby stuff, although I do love talking baby stuff. I am also a mental health counselor that's taken a little bit of time out of the field to raise my daughter, and so I post videos also on mental health, motherhood, cloth diapers, natural childbirth, all that good stuff. And so today is more of a lifestyle video, but I have lots of good stuff for you on my channel if this is not necessarily your thing. So be sure to check out my other videos as well. Okay, so let's get to it. When my husband and I were discussing what we wanted to do in regard to decorating our daughter's nursery, like what we wanted the theme to be, the feelings that we wanted to get when we walked in, there were three things that were really important to us. One was cost. We didn't want to go into debt funding our daughter's nursery. We decorated our daughter's nursery for under $500, which I thought was a really good deal. That is including everything. That's including all the big ticket items in here. All of the big decorations, her dresser, her crib, the organizer that we have in the closet, her rug that's on the floor, curtains, blankets, everything under $500. Two, we wanted it to be a calming, relaxing place that was really focused on fun and learning. We wanted her room to be her haven where it was a fun place for her to play with her toys, and we wanted lots of different textiles and basically like a Montessori approach to learning. So we knew we wanted everything to be on her level, and we wanted it to scream that this was her room rather than our room. And three, we wanted to choose a theme that she would be able to grow with as well. We didn't want to choose like teddy bears and baby angels on the walls, something that a few years from now would no longer be appropriate for her. We wanted this to be a comfortable space for her for many years to come, something that she can just make minor tweaks to that will help to foster her personality and make this space a reflection of her personality for the next several years. But we wanted the theme to be open enough that she would be able to make just minor adjustments in order to do that. Alright, so how did we save so much money and decorate our daughter's nursery in such a cost-effective way? The first tip that I would recommend is that you choose an open theme. Do not tie yourself down into this very specific purple bunny print that you found at Target. One, because you're not going to be able to mix and match it, and you're going to be locked into this very specific theme that only Target carries, and you're going to have to buy all of the prints and everything that matches that specific theme that you won't be able to get on clearance. It's probably brand new. Do yourself a favor up front, choose an open theme. So our daughter's nursery has light blue walls, and her theme is a floral theme. I guess you could kind of call it a woodland type theme as well. The great thing I love about using those statements kind of as a slash or interchangeably is that there is no specific theme. As you can see, yet it's not chaotic. There aren't lots of different themes. Our daughter has a nursery that is very calming, and it has some flowers thrown here and there, and everything is pretty much centered around this very simple floral theme. That saved us a lot of money because you can find bouquets of flowers anywhere. It's also something that she can grow into. It's not baby cherubs, angels, or teddy bears that is no longer going to be appropriate for her in the next few years. This is a very elegant and simple theme that we can find pretty much anywhere. We're not locked into a specific print, and she has plenty of time to grow into this and just make minor tweaks on ways that she would like to bring her own personality out into this room. 2, choose a simple color palette. So I recommend not going with any more than 4 colors, and that kind of goes back into that, you know, choosing an open theme. This is going to allow you a lot of flexibility when you choose a simple color palette. Also, you want to consider the fact that toys for kids are very bright and they can be a bit disruptive and chaotic because they're just these bright primary colors. So when you choose a very simple color theme in the nursery, you don't get overwhelmed with all the colors you have from bringing the toys in as well. Her walls, like I said earlier, are a very light blue. The furniture is white, and there is also some gray here and there, but it's mainly light blue, white, pink, and gray. I wouldn't recommend going with any more than 4 primary colors in any space, not only a nursery. 3, this is a big one. Get those hands dirty. Do the work yourself. So when it came to making her name sign that's in her nursery, I made that myself rather than contracting the work out to someone else, and I saved a buttload of money by doing that. I think all the materials all together cost me about 20 bucks, whereas it's a really sizable sign. If I had had someone else to do that for me, it probably would have costed me well over $100. It may not have turned out the way that I wanted, and in addition, I would have had to wait for it to get done. I just did this myself at my house, had a lot of fun doing it, and it really didn't take me that long either. I also actually bargained some of my artwork for a dresser that my neighbors had. So the dresser that my daughter has in her nursery actually came from our neighbor's home. They knew that I made decor for your home, such as the sign that I made for my daughter's nursery, and they really wanted a large art piece to go up on their wall above their mantle. So I traded the dresser for some artwork that I made for them in their home, and we both won. When I got the dresser for my daughter's room, it had a wood stain, and so my mom and I sanded that down and painted it this sleek white that I think just goes so elegantly in my daughter's nursery. But once again, we got our hands dirty. So we made the sign, we sanded down and painted the dresser, and so her dresser ended up being free ultimately because I traded artwork with my neighbors, and I think we spent like 20 bucks on the paint. All in all, a really good deal and a great way to save money. Number 4, avoid prints. This goes back to that same principle of allowing yourself an open theme so that you have some flexibility and you don't get too tied down in one specific theme that nothing else matches. I have seen nurseries where they used a very specific print that Target was selling at that time, and it turned out to be something that looked really beautiful. The issue with that is that it's hard to do that on a budget because you're buying all new stuff. You have to buy it from the same place. You can't just sort of mix and match when you have a really specific print, and you end up spending more money in the long run, unless of course you're getting something off of clearance, but prints do for the most part cost more money. You can see in Tennyson's nursery, we just used white curtains and white sheets, and these look so simple and elegant to me. And another great thing about using solid colors is that it allows you so much flexibility whenever you are decorating and mixing and matching, and it doesn't cause unnecessary complications trying to match everything perfectly with that very specific print that you got. So take my word for it, try to avoid the prints if at all possible. They're not only really busy and disruptive and can add a lot of chaos to your nursery, but they can also tie you into this very specific theme and ultimately cause you to spend more money. Tip number 5, purchase used. Especially when it comes to the big ticket items, like for example, I got a used dresser for my daughter. I also got a used bookshelf that I turned on its side, in order to keep her toys. Now we have 2 bookshelves here, and one is new. I couldn't find a large one that I wanted, and I knew that IKEA had exactly what I wanted, so I wanted to get both of them used, but it was fine. The one that I bought from IKEA actually was not that much. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I will include it here in the video. And then also for her crib, I got that off of Facebook Marketplace for $170. This is a Pottery Barn crib that I think is just beautiful, and it is originally around $600 to $800. So I thought that was an excellent deal. I got it very close to my home, and the original price was I think $250. I somehow got them down to $170. And it's just a beautiful item. I love it, and I saved a lot of money by going used. All right, that's it. I'm sure I didn't cover everything. If you have some additional tips for saving money and decorating your nursery on a budget, please leave them in the comment section below. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing and joining our channel and staying tuned for more content. I love you guys dearly. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks so much for being here.